Set yourself on fire already and come back. I'm gonna need for you to come from underneath the table. I gotta stretch out my knees too. The same way your hips is old and raggedy, these knees is 31 and raggedy. They have experienced a lot of dropped lows, okay? I gotta stretch these knees. All signs, timeless, new moon in Gemini, read in regards into what it is that you need to know. I kind of been liking this style where I've been pulling the cards on camera and then we've been jumping into the read. So we're going to continue to keep doing that. We got pile number 1 is going to be for my air signs. And then we got pile number 2, which is going to be for the water signs. We got pile number 3, which is going to be for the fire signs. And then we got pile number 4, which is going to be for the earth signs. I'm going to have all the timestamps down below if you do not want to sit here and watch me shuffle the cards, which I did pretty much of my pre-shuffle off camera, so the shuffles are not going to be that long. So we're going to shuffle those cards, and as well as we're going to get what do you need more of for each sign, for each pal, and then we're going to jump into the read, and then on camera while we're in the read, we're going to do a collective message for each sign. So each sign will get an overall collective message, sacred medicine, and then we're going to close out the read. So with that being said, y'all stick around for the timestamps. That's going to be linked down below as you jump over to your sun, moon, rising, and as well as your Venus signs. I have all, so that's why I decided to do all signs, because in my bio, if you do not know, my sun, moon, and rising, and my Venus signs is pretty much in all the signs, which is my rising is in Cancer, my sun is Aquarius, my moon is Capricorn, and my Venus is in Sagittarius. So that's what sparked this here read. So let's go ahead and pull cards for each, and let's get into it. Your girl talk too much. If you want to sit here and watch me pull these cards as I talk to you, the updates and what's going on in my life, then feel free to be here with me and chat with me as you just, get the little tea on what's going on with consciousness, what's going on with Ashley. So, I know we talked about me revealing me being pregnant and everything like that. So with that, everything is going good. I'm just taking it one day at a time and just releasing all those unnecessary emotions that's just been coming up. So it's not too much. That's just pretty much what's going on. So let's get a card for Gemini, please. For the all signs, timeless. I just need one, please. I just need one. I'm going to put this one back, and I'm going to take this one. This is going to be Gemini's card. And my second card is going to be for Libra. Thank you so much. And then my third card is going to be for Aquarius. I'm just doing a card a piece so the read won't be too long, because these reads can be quite long. And I forgot to mention, I'm going to say that each one before. I know people probably didn't jump, but this is going to be my clarifier deck for each section, each one. And Gemini, what does Gemini need more of? What does Gemini need more of? Father God, Mother God, speak to Gemini in this Gemini and new moon. What does Gemini need more of? Thank you. And what does Libra need more of? Thank you. Ooh, I just lay that on top. And Aquarius, what does Aquarius need more of? Thank you. Alrighty. Let's move forward to water. Alright, Cancer, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, and Virgo, Pisces. Where am I? I'm all over the place. It's like all this energy is inside, like it's present, so it's like overwhelming. Shout out to the readers who literally commit to doing all signs in one whole read. Like, that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy. Yeah. All right, let's get one card for Cancer for this new moon. This new moon in New moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini for the Scorpios. Let's get a card out here for the Scorpios. One card, please. Thank you. And let's get one card for the Pisces for this new moon in Gemini. I got 3. I need one card, please, Spirit. If we need to clarify, we will. But right now, let's just get one card for the overall energy for Pisces. Thank you. Let's just slid right on out. Thank you much. Alrighty, and let's get what more of. What does Cancer need more of? What do they need more of? Cancer for this new moon in Gemini. Speak to their heart, speak to their souls, and speak to their minds. Cancer, what do they need more of? What does Cancer need more of? Thank you. And not Gemini. For this new moon in Gemini, what does Scorpio need more of? Thank you. And for Pisces, new moon in Gemini, what do they need more of? Thank you. Alrighty, I have no more room on my table, but we're gonna make room on my clock. Alright, let's get into the fire. The fire. Fire. Starting with Leo. One card for Leo. I got 3. I need one card, Spirit, for the Leos. For the Leos in this new moon in Gemini. This deck is sticky, though. It's like my old deck. I should have old. There we go. For the Leos, one card. For the Sagittarius, let me get one card. Thank you. And then finally, last but not least, Aries. If I can know y'all placements, that'd be great. Aries. Thank you. That is one card. This is a sticky deck. This is like my OG. Like, that's my favorite deck to use when I'm doing reads. Like, she has been through some things. And then for Leo, what do they need more of? And then for the Sagittarius in this new moon in Gemini, what do they need more of? What does the Sagittarius need more of? Thank you. And Aries, what do they need more of? What does Aries need more of? There we go. Thank you. And last but definitely not least, the beautiful earth signs, earth game. For the Capricorns, the Virgos, and the Taurus. What do they need more of? Speak to their hearts, speak to their minds in this new moon in Gemini. Starting with Virgo. Can I get one card for the Virgo? And everybody's energy is like all over the place. Like everybody's like anxious. And I think that has to do with like this water. We're coming up into this Cancer season, and I got a read on that, so I'm gonna release both of these videos at the same time, because even though we're in Gemini season, everybody's like went from Gemini and jumped over to Cancer season, because this Cancer season is going to be heavy. So let's go ahead and get a card for Virgo, new moon in Gemini. What do we need to know for the Virgos? Speak to their hearts, speak to their minds, and speak to their souls. Thank you. Alrighty. Now for the Capricorns. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? Speak to their minds, speak to their hearts, and speak to their souls. Capricorn for this new moon in Gemini. Virgo, bag up. We're not there for you yet. Bag it up. Alrighty. And then last but not least, the Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? New moon in Gemini. Speak to their minds, speak to their hearts, speak to their souls. I need one card, please, for the Taurus. Speak to their minds, speak to their hearts, and speak to their souls. One one card, please. Thank you. And definitely almost into the read. For the Virgos, what do they need more of? What does the Virgos need more of? Virgo, what do you need them to know? Okay, Virgo, going to test 2. And it's like, keep those, okay? For the Capricorns, Virgo got a lot to say. For the Capricorns, what do you need for them to know? Thank you. And for the Taurus, what do you need for them to know? Let's speak to the Taurus, speak to their minds, speak to their hearts, and speak to their souls. Thank you. Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump into this read at 10:47. We're going to start with Gemini because it's Gemini season. It's the new moon in Gemini. What we get, what we get, what we get. We got the Queen of Wands for Gemini. So that fire energy, that feminine fire energy is being called upon to step forward. And when I say feminine, whether if you are a male or a female, we have both dualities, both feminine and masculine energy. And so right now, it's like the feminine energy is calling forth you to rev up your passion in life. Right now, Gemini, life is lifing. Life is going to life. However, we need to understand, and when I say we, it's all of us. You're not the only ones who have a hard time doing this, Gemini. But right now, Gemini spirit is just focusing in on that you're putting too much of your energy right now, Gemini, in life. You allowing life to kick your butt. This sounds very specific. I know those words. I'm from the South, but this sounds like this is a one-on-one. This does not sound like this is for all Geminis. So if it's your story, put the damn shoes on and walk it. If it's not, don't try to make these shoes fit. So life is kicking your butt, and you are allowing life to kick your butt right now, Gemini. You are allowing life to have control. You are allowing the anxiety, the depression, the stress of everything to have control over you, Gemini. And Gemini is telling you that it's time for you to step into your passion. It's time for you to step into that feminine energy of rest, of creativity, of receiving help, of just receiving, whether it's help from your community or from strangers that you don't know, or just from your spiritual team, how they align this form of help in your life. You have to be open. You have to allow that flame to burn, and just letting your spiritual team know, like, hey, I light this candle because I need help. I need to tap more into my creativity. I need to tap more into my passions and stop allowing life to take control over me, allowing the stress, the anxiety, the depression. And if you fast forward, these are just clear. I'm going to use this deck for more clarity. So I want to get more clarity on that Queen of Wands for Gemini. What is going on with Gemini with this Queen of Wands? There we go. We got the Six of Wands in reverse. And we got the Princess, the Page of Cups in reverse. So it's definitely revving in. Instead of letting your inner child be in the spotlight, to let your creativity, let your passion come to the forefront, you're sitting here drowning yourself in these emotions in life. That's no longer, life is going to happen. Life is going to happen. We just need to understand, okay, while life is over here happening, what can I do to distract me from letting the anxiety and the depression take over? Journal prompt. What is a good distraction that I need for me? It may be dancing. It may be pottery class. It may be taking up painting. It may be you writing more poetry. It may be you writing the story. Whatever comes up, write it down and take that as an action for this new moon in Gemini. New moons is all about creativity, setting the intentions of creating more, setting the intentions of stepping into starting something new. I see 15:15 on the clock, so definitely starting something new. Been seeing that a lot. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Right now, I feel like you are surrounding yourself around people who are just, it's more addictive behavior more than anything, Gemini. I feel like these friendships that you have around you, relationships that you have around you, are just fueling your addiction, which is the anxiety, the depression. You're just using that as unnecessary distractions. It's literally, you're taking on their energy, you're taking on their toxicity, you're taking on their karmic debt, and it's like, no, you need to focus in on you. And so, and you know, friends, these friends that you are outgrowing, and it's just that you're afraid to let them go. Well, just you don't have to let them go. Just reserve their energy, and they're gonna go on their own. So Gemini, this definitely has been your read. Make sure you give this a thumbs up and stick around. Jump around to your other placements in your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising signs. With that being said, let's move over to Libra. Ooh, Libra. We got the Magician card. Yeah. Libra, let's get into it. I love this for you, Libras. Libra is manifesting. But what are we manifesting, though? It's funny that I'm asking that question because it's like a tug of war between right and wrong, is what I'm getting. So I'm gonna pull a card. Libra, let's clarify this Magician card. What is going on with this Magician card? We got the Hermit in reverse. We got the Two of Swords in reverse. And we got the Five of Swords in reverse. Did I not say it's a balance, like a tug of war between good and bad? It's like you believing that you can manifest some things, and then again, you're not believing that you can manifest these things in your life. And so it's like, especially with the Five of Swords, that's air signs all day long. We got sword energy, and then we got Virgo energy with the Hermit here. Oh, excuse me. So with this especially with this Five of Swords in reverse, it's like everything that you're manifesting is bad because it's based off of past hurt, things that you have not learned lessons around, and things that you have not allowed to let go in your life, Libra. So definitely there are some things within yourself that has to let go. And I said I need to get my timestamps going. Sorry, you guys. Sorry if I'm stopping. I just thought about it, like I haven't even write these timestamps down for myself so that when I'm not going back over through the video. But Libra, you have to understand within yourself that you are goddess, you are a god, and you are here to co-create with the Most High. You are here, y'all are creating together. So when you are wanting to create and manifest things that your heart desires, but then you're like, oh, I've been stabbed one too many times, and it's like, then you start to overthink and start thinking about past hurt instead of the lessons behind it, and realizing that lesson that you can utilize in yourself to manifest within yourself, to go forward, to be a better person in your life for yourself, because the Magician is all about self. We're talking about first house here. So past situations that you have encountered pretty much are reflections of yourself. And these people have been removed from your life in a hurtful way is because it needed to teach you things about yourself that you are not acknowledging But however, you're still placing the blame at the other person when Spirit needs you to point it towards yourself and go into hermit mode and really truly learn these lessons, so that way you can really truly step into the manifestation role that you have. And within this Two of Swords is like this communication that you have with yourself. It's not the communication that you have with somebody else, because this person has been long gone out of your life. And so this self-talk, this negative talk has been with yourself. Either you speaking them out loud or you sit here thinking them inside of your head, Libra. So it definitely, you're manifesting. What are you exactly are you manifesting? Is it some more shit or is it good stuff? So really truly take an account for that. And then what you need more of. What you need more of, Libra, is your gratitude list. Continue your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who you are grateful for right now. Keep focusing upon gratitude and you will discover the amazing generosities of the universe. So you need to start practicing your gratitude list. And I told Gemini to move forward in the other reading. Please stick around for this here air sign reading, because I'm going to get a final collective messages for air signs. So Libra, don't go anywhere yet. Let's stick around for Aquarius read, and then we're gonna pull a final message in for air signs. So at 21:43, we're going into Aquarius. Aquarius. Let me remove myself. Go in the closet, lock the door, ego out the way, and we got the Three of Swords for Aquarius. So Aquarius, heart is like on fire right now. Heart is like, I need to literally release some shit. I literally need to realize that the only person who can hurt me is me. The only person who can truly hurt you, Aquarius, is you. No one else. And what I mean by this is literally getting out of the funk, getting out of the way. Getting out of the funks, getting out of the way of these past hurts. It's time to focus in on yourself. And then with the threes, 3 has to do with like that feminine energy. So it's like literally time for you to start allowing your feminine energy to take place, to heal, to nurture, to love on yourself. And you just like, Aquarius. I'm speaking to myself right now. I can really truly confirm this. Like all the hurt that you have experienced with this Empress in reverse has left you not feeling attractive, has left you believing that you are not divine and that you are not that God and Goddess energy, because life has literally been life, and life has literally been throwing us loops, throwing us turn after turn. So the fact that we got these 3-3, we got the Three of Hearts, the Three of Swords, and then we got the Empress card, which is 3 as well. Let me turn it up right so that you can see that. And then we have the Magician. So definitely you have been manifesting some. Sorry about that, Aquarius. My phone, storage, all those things. So, I forgot exactly what I was saying in the last message. But just to connect the dots of what I'm getting off right now, you have to do a lot of self-care, because right now, like with this Empress in reverse, It's literally saying like you don't feel beautiful, you don't feel love, you don't feel like you have your divinity. I cannot talk. Your divinity, like you don't, like you're not, you don't feel like you're that God or God is in your life, and like you're just afraid. You're afraid to manifest right here with this with the Magician card here, and so it's like Spirit's like you need to probably just get out into nature and just really truly see how nature can teach you some valuable lessons. Like for me, I love fall, and the reason why I just love fall is because it's like, in order for you to survive, in order for you to pour into your cup, in order like when you look at how nature is, and we take it back. So with nature, how the trees lose its leaves in the fall time is because it's reserving all of its energy for its roots to get bigger and to get stronger and to get ready for spring next year and to get ready for the growing season next year. So if those leaves were to stay on the tree in the fall time, the tree would die because literally the tree gets energy from the roots, which soaks up water to make the leaves all nice and green. It's a circle of life. And so it's just like when anything that comes to a complete and comes to a close, you got to learn how to let it literally go and let it understand within yourself that you are still gorgeous, you are still beautiful, you still have the power, you still have the power to manifest whatever it is you want in your life. And right now you have that 9 of Wands here, and that 9 of Wands is like you just literally have your guard up against yourself, against your spiritual team, against just stepping out and stepping into the role of you being that being a manifester. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. And just really truly being a manifester. So let's get your final message about what you need more of, and then we're gonna close with doing a collective air sign reading with the sacred message oracle card, sacred medicine oracle card. So and I just talked about the trees. Then we got bountiful nature. And that pretty much says, spend time in nature helps you shift to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness of nature. So definitely get out into nature and let the air, let the wind blow between your on your face like your air. So get out into nature and literally truly connect with Mother Nature and just literally get messages from her to help you with your situation. So collective messages for air. Let's get some final messages for air sign for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We got elder. We got some wisdom. Whether you have an elder that's in this life that you know, who you trust and you love and you hold dear to your heart, go and spend time and talk to them. Or if you have an ancestor who passed away, connect with them and get those jewels, get those messages, get those gems that the elders have for you in regards to your situation. Gemini, Aquarius, and as well as Libra. I'm gonna get it out the book. Indigenous communities, elders are revered and honored as the wisdom holders, way showers, and knowledge keepers. When we sit before an elder and ask for guardians, we offer them our sacred medicine of tobacco to receive Creator's wisdom through them. If you are at crossroads right now, this card asks you to sit with the medicine of eldership. There is great value in receiving guidance from someone who has walked the path before you. Elders have a powerful vantage point as they too have veered off course over the span of their lifetime and now carry potent insight and clarity. In your search for eldership, please remember that while knowledge is important, a true elder embodies wisdom, and reaching a certain age does not necessarily prove this role in community. Think back to the words spoken, the stories told, the memories shared with you by the wise ones in your past and present. As the answers that you seek are there, there is much richness from the elders just have and will continue to touch your life. Just as we offer tobacco, offer your gratitude to elder medicine and see the answers that have been provided by the wisdom of age flow forward into your heart and soul. So definitely, air signs, definitely connect with your elder that's in your community, or if you have a loved one that you know that was older and wise that has passed on, literally spend time with them in spirit and connect with them and give them an offering of some water, some fruit on your altar table, light a candle, and set the intentions to sit with them and to get that insight that you need on your journey in life right now. So air signs, that has definitely been your timeless new moon in Gemini read. If you have other signs for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus, be sure to connect over there. Also, make sure that you like this video, give us a big thumbs up, and to definitely share this with other people that's in your tribe who definitely can use this video when they need it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and shift over to our water signs, which is Cancer. So for Cancer, we got messenger of fire. It's all this wand energy that's going on. It's like a lot of passion that's going on around with the collective. So it's just not just Gemini. It's also with our Cancers as well. And with this, it's just literally truly let me pull a card to clarify them before I really say what it is that I'm getting off of this card. Let's clarify this messenger of fire for Cancer. This new moon in Gemini. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So everybody cards are just coming out in reverse. It's like some real true attention is needed. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Cancer season is definitely coming in with a banger. And for you, Cancer, with this, working with this Gemini new moon, is literally setting the intentions of truly letting go of these hurts. And let me reground my energy because I literally had to deal with storage on my phone and then I went to go eat. So, yeah, I went to go eat. And so it's just like, and this baby be hungry. You understand? Baby be wanting to eat. I already can't eat. And you talking about being pregnant on top of that? Child, Annette. I'm gonna be honest with you, Cancer. In your past, you have been very sneaky. Either it was you or someone else in your life who has been sneaky with the Seven of Swords. And so with the Seven of Swords, it has literally, and I feel like this is more so you. Like I feel like you have try to be a little sneaky, try to be a little slick. Just a little slick, because Cancers, y'all some them emotions, y'all just be, y'all are, some good love makers. Just call it what it is. Y'all are some good love makers. Y'all some good, attractive people. Attractive, beautiful signs. Even though, like, some of y'all may, y'all can be a little bit, y'all know how to navigate the water, those emotions. And so it has led to you being very sneaky a little bit. I'm getting mixed emotions though. I'm getting that either somebody in your life has been sneaky towards you and stabbed you in the back, or it's more so just being you a little bit sneaky, and so now it's just left you with these Nine of Swords, um, confused and just lost and just don't know what to do. And so with this messenger of fire comes forth, it's just coming forth with get up and let's learn these lessons. Let's learn these valuable lessons of it's karma out here. The karmic wheel is going to always spin, whether it's always going to spin in your favor. Remember that the karmic cycle is always spinning in your favor, whether it is, whether you are getting good off of that or whether you are getting your whipping off of it. And so, get up and take it. Take it like a G. Take your whipping like a G. Whether you have received message of someone who's being sneaky and trying to, get over on you, and you started to play with fire and stay in it and knowing you need to leave, and now you hear hurt, and it's like, no, we can't stay here. We got to rise above. We got to move forward. We got work that we need to do. Like, this is literally the game of life, and that's what comes with it. These are lessons that you have to learn, valuable lessons in your life that you need to learn. And listen, we got the Temperance card in reverse. The Temperance also has to deal with water as well. So definitely, your emotions is all over the place, because it's like you used to playing people, or you're tired of people playing you, and it's like, do something different. Literally, truly listen to your spiritual team, listen to your intuition, listen to that fire that's burning inside of you. Especially with the Strength card, like literally, you are strong. You gonna get through this. And even if you feel like you have no strength to get up and to dust off your shoulders, call on your angels, call on your spiritual team. That's what they're there for, to help you release the things that are hurting you. And also water signs, if you have skipped over to your read, please stay around for your actual air sign towards the end for the collective messages, final messages that's going to be for water signs. So even though I'm doing 2 messages right now, as in what you need to know and what you need more of, Cancer, at the end I'm going to have a final overall message, a tool that you can utilize to really truly push you through. So definitely, so what do you need more of? Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change, success, venture involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So definitely, this situation that has either left you burned and scarred and stabbed in the back, that literally is just your spiritual team putting you into isolation, so that way you can hear them more clearly and more crisp, so that way you know how to move forward, because there's places that you need to go. There's things you need to do. And please, I'm over here realizing I'm seeing my clips. I'm retwisting my hair. I'm on a lock journey. So we're going to see how it goes. It's been 1 month in, so we're going to see how it goes. But yes, Cancer is short and sweet and direct to the point. It's like, literally, it's things that you have been asking for and you've been praying for. And it's like, it's time to do something different. It's time to take a chance out on yourself. It's time to stop playing these games. It's literally, truly time for you to start listening to the fire that's burning in your belly, that's burning deep inside of you. That's your intuition on fire, speaking to you, giving you that divine guidance that you need to get where you are. So right now you are in isolation mode. It's because you need to really, truly hear your spiritual team, so that way you can get to these new opportunities that bring meaning to your life. So Cancer, that has been your read. Make sure you stick around to the end of the water sign read to get the overall final messages. So let's go ahead and move on over to Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. We got the Seven of Air, the Seven of Swords. Like, that's why I wanted to use different decks for each. Because everybody's like mirroring each other with this energy and the planets that are taking place. We have, I forgot who is in Venus right now. I forgot what sign is in Venus. And then Venus is going to go into retrograde. And then on top of that, at the end of the month, we're going to have a Mercury retrograde. And we got this new moon. All the energies, like all these placements, that's why we having these same cards coming out, these same kind of messages a little bit, because we are all experiencing the same kind of lessons. We're all on the same wave, same wavelength, whether we are here, whether you haven't arrived to that wavelength yet, but you're going to arrive. That's why this reading is timeless, because you may not be going through it now, but eventually somewhere along the line you're going to be coming to this place in your life. So that's for any and everybody. I know we're on Scorpio, so let's go ahead and get into it. Scorpio with the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords, which has to do with just what we pulled for Cancer, with that sneaky energy that's been going on. Let's see here. Oh. And the same thing with all water signs. I feel like all water signs except for Pisces. Pisces are like extremely sensitive because y'all at the very end of the zodiac sign. So it's like y'all feel it all. But Cancer and Scorpio, y'all are some big ass freaks. And Spirit is like, y'all over here taking advantage of people with your penis and your coochie. And it's like, no, we can't be doing this. It's like, no, like, we need to stop this. We need to really, truly bring true cultivation into this life, into this lifetime. Yeah, you chose the sign of being a Scorpio, but Scorpio is just not all about tagging people with that sexual energy. Scorpio energy is way more than just sexual energy. So let's see what's going on with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords, we got the Five of Wands, and then we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So unlike Cancer, Scorpio, you are like the one who's just like ready to be loved and want to give love. And it's like you deal with a lot of conflict in relationships because people know that Scorpios are like big freaks and people are attracted to Scorpios. And even though you're like that big friendly, giving type of people, you attract people who do not accept your light, who does not see that. And so don't forget, people are mirrors of ourselves. So if you are in relationships where there are people who are being envious of you, having so many friends, or just being so friendly, what is it about you that makes you jealous of your partner? Because don't forget, people who come into your life they're showing you jealousy, and the relationship is ending, and you're not getting your happily ever after with this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is literally the marriage card, the full wish fulfillment. So if you're not ending in having your long-term partner, Scorpio, and these people that keep coming into your life, that keep being jealous of you being friendly and not seeing the true benefits, the good that's in Scorpio, instead of seeing the nasty, the scorpion, the tail that tag people and just have people underneath their spell. If they holding that against you, there's something deep within yourself that you're not revealing, that I may have underlying jealousy or envious of my partner and stuff like that. So you have to acknowledge that within yourself, acknowledge that shadow, because Scorpio's deep down at the bottom of the ocean. Hello, this is Pluto energy right here. And this has to do with the shadow. And I think is Pluto too going? I don't know. If Pluto is finna already go into retrograde, or something's going on with Pluto, that's literally a time to really truly work on your shadow side, Scorpio. Definitely work with your shadows. Yes, definitely. Shine some light on that shadow, because that's why I said people in our lives are mirrors, because we can't really see ourselves. We don't walk around with a mirror in front of us every day. That's what people come into our lives for, and then they're removed, and we sit here ponder on what they did and what they did and what they did wrong, and not what I did wrong. It's literally God is putting these people in your life to show you, to give you a taste of you. And yeah, you don't like it because it's from somebody else. But then again, it is you. It's your shadow, parts of yourself that you want to keep hidden. Okay? Final message for Scorpio is what you need more of. And that is clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. I rest my case, Scorpio. It's literally time for you to really truly do that inner work before you get into that next relationship. This is going to end up being the same results, country from the south. Stick around, Scorpio, because we're going to pull a final message for water signs. But next up we have, it is Pisces. I almost forgot where I was at. Pisces, we have the Three of Waters. What are you celebrating? Or what do you need to celebrate in your life? Pisces, it's a big celebration going on in your life, Pisces. What are we celebrating, Pisces? We're celebrating something. Let's get a card for my Pisces. Let's see what the Pisceans are celebrating with this Three of Waters. Let's get one more, please. Okay. We got the King of Cups. Okay, Pisces. We got the Seven of Pentacles. And we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Pisces. Is this giving love? Are we giving love? Are we giving the love? Pisces, you have been in a place of cultivating with the Seven of Pentacles. You have been in a place of taking care of your garden and doing your shit, doing your inner work. And so now it's like you're in a place where you are now fully becoming whole within yourself to now this king energy, King of Cups, King of masculine energy is coming towards you, or you coming into full circle of healing your masculine energy. It's a mix. The love that I'm getting is like the love for self, and is resulting in love with a partner, whether you are a male or a female. And I know we got these night energy here, and it's feeling like the more you have healed and cleared out your old masculine wounds and cultivated and healing those masculine wounds has led you to becoming whole within yourself. And then you're starting to attract people who are whole and who really truly is a give and take in your relationships, whether they're platonic or whether they are romantic. And I feel like it's more so romantic. I'm getting like, oh, this is you, it, boo. Where you been? I'm like, where you been? What took you so long? It's not even like you. It's like, what took you so long, right? Like, babe, what took you so long? It's giving that kind of energy, and that's good. Like, it's all like you just want to dance. So good job, Pisces. Good job on continuing to go through the emotions and feeling, like I said about Pisces. Pisces feel everything. They're the last sign in the zodiac sign. So from all the way to Aries down to Pisces, they feeling all of it. So that's why they be so emotional. But however, you are not sitting in the dark side of the emotions and just being that big crybaby that Pisces are. And like, why me type of energy. You are literally like doing the work. Like with the Seven of Pentacles, you over here tending to your garden. You ain't drowning out your plants with these overwatering it with all these emotions. You are literally cultivating and being that good steward and working on yourself, and really truly it's coming full circle. And now you finna celebrate with the Three of Cups here. You got things to celebrate, Pisces. So let's get your final message is release resentment about money. So that's another thing too that you can work on is that masculine energy. Masculine energy can also be like, especially with that Knight of Wands in reverse. Masculine energy can also be very egoic and very materialistic. So be careful with that. I don't feel like to say like, oh, work on that somewhere. Just like watch it. As easy as it is for you to heal, and I mean, as easy as it may have seemed for you to heal and to come full circle, it can also be as easy as for you to backtrack, to go back into those old habits and ways, because we're always being tested. We always got these troubling waters. So yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentment about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this ship will help you attract and support. Help you to attract support and golden opportunities. So definitely, Pisces. I don't know why I was getting that whole romantic type of thing. I don't know. Maybe you might have a partner who may come into your life and help you with that. I don't know. It's something you have to calm me down and tell me, because that feeling won't go away. That feeling won't go away. But yeah, let's get a final messages for water signs for this new moon. Ooh. New moon in Gemini for the water signs. Let's get some final messages. Make this deck back up because Shawty went and took a lunch break. So the final messages for water signs in Gemini and new moon in Gemini. What is the final message? Let's get one card, please. I got two. I want one, please. I don't work with this deck enough to really truly break it because it's still glossy and they still kind of like stuck like glue. You and me, baby, stuck like glue. Whoa. Stuck like glue. Here we go. We got 5, seer, prophecy, working with that third eye, sitting in meditation, sitting in stillness, bringing balance to your emotions, truly bringing true balance to your emotions, water sign. Let's get the message out of the book, and we're going to move over to our fire signs. Take a moment to close your eyes and allow yourself to calm your intuitive gifts and prophetic abilities. You are a seer, and your visionary gifts are being enhanced. For many lifetimes, these gifts were shut down, and you were procrastinated for all the medicine you held. It takes a lot of courage to reclaim and remember all that you are. And this card reminds you of the depths of gifts you have carried. It's important time to build a connection with your nighttime dreaming and the daily flashes of inner knowing that you receive. You are being validated that these are in alignment with your highest spiritual connection, and it's time to deepen your relationship with this part of your medicine gift. This is a lifetime where your prophetic gifts are meant to be used and put into action. Pay attention to all the signs coming your way, for they are a way to see into the future for all beings upon this great planet. That's beautiful. I love that for you, water signs, because that's exactly who water signs are. They're very intuitive. That's that emotions. That's our intuition. It flows. Our intuition is constantly flowing, so take the time to clear out your intuition by clearing out old stagnant emotions that does not serve you, so that way that you can really truly see clearly what the messages of your intuition is trying to tell you. So with that being said, water signs, definitely give this video a like, big thumbs up, and let's go ahead and move on over to our fire sign. Make sure that you check out all your placements, sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign, and as well as don't forget to check out the final messages for each of those placements that you may have. So Yes. So let's go ahead and move on over to the fire signs. We're going to start with Leo. As I mentioned before, fire signs. Ooh, for fire signs, I have cards here that's giving you your overall message as into what you need to know for this full new moon in Gemini, and then we're going to close it with what you need more of in regards to setting your new moon intentions and setting new beginnings in your life. And then we're going to close the actual overall sign with a collective message with a sacred medicine oracle deck. So let's go ahead and start off with Leo, Sagittarius, and then Aries. So let's go ahead and get into it with our Aries, Leos. We got the Page of Pentacles. Leo, the sun. It's all about you literally connecting with Mother Earth. The more you connect with Mother Earth, the more stability and security you will create for yourself, and it will result and manifest over into your actual true pentacles, into your actual true coinage. But right now, it's like you're chasing the coins. You're chasing the money bags, Leo. However, you need to chase your roots. You need to chase that true stability that is being called over your life in regards to your root. In regards to your root chakra, connecting and doing more work with your root chakra, Leo. So let's see, let's get some clarifier for this Page of Pentacles for Leo. The Page of Pentacles, excuse me. The Page of Pentacles for Leo. Let's clarify this in this new moon. This new moon. We got the 9 of Wands. Yeah, so it's like you're chasing your money that has been tied to some form of hurt in your life. And then we have the King of Wands that came out before it. And it's like, with you continuing to chase this money from a place of hurt and from a place of masculinity, is literally having you like that child trying to figure out how to manage their finances, how to manage being here on earth. And it's like you're not taking the lessons that Spirit is trying to give you, which is to truly heal your hurt and stop looking at a place of financial stability and security in your life from your hurt, because that's pushing you further and further into your wounded masculine energy. And with the King of Wands here, the King of Wands talks about that materialistic, egoic energy. And I don't feel like the king, even though it's here in the upright, especially I have to deal with how I picked it up too off the floor. Being that it's here in the upright, I really truly feel like it's really truly in the reverse. Because you're not learning the lessons that's needed. And as soon as I said that, my left hand keeps itching. And where I come from in the South, when your left hand, if your left hand is itching, it's because you're constantly giving away money. Even though you're trying to find ways to build your stability, Leo, it's end up resulting in you continuing to having to come out of pocket even more. It's because you're building your stability based off of this 9 of Wands here, with your guard up towards Spirit, with your guard up towards the lessons that you need to learn in regards to loving yourself and knowing that you are supported, and that your real true support comes from your spiritual team and not from you chasing the bag, because you are feeling the hurt and the pain. And we have the Ace of Swords here, and it's like literally true, like you're coming into reverence of that. Like, seeing this video is giving you, it's a sign that I did hear my spiritual team right. I do need to make changes in the things that I'm doing. And then we have the Four of Cups that clarifies that Spirit is about to give you a whole new cup because you're ready. You're ready to do things differently in your life in regards to building that true stability for yourself. You're realizing that I can't chase money. Money needs to flow to me. And I can't chase it from a place of anger and a place of hurt and a place of I will never be this or never be that or whatever you say over yourself in regards to your finances, Leo. So let's get your final message. What do you need more? What do you need to do in regards to this new moon? What intentions you need to set, and it's to declutter. You will feel better and more focused if you will take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can help others. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So it's like definitely you have been, everything you have been throwing yourself at and throwing yourself into has literally taken you off your square, has literally taken you off your game and just having you to literally in the place where you're chasing money and giving away money. And then when I made notice to my left hand itching, it literally stopped. So definitely like you chasing this bag and putting yourself in all these different opportunities and spreading yourself thin, it just has your world cluttered. And it just have you finding yourself giving away money because your schedule is all over the place. Like you in so many things and you think you got the money and then until that auto draft hit, you're like, oh dang, I forgot about that. So definitely, Leo, like watch that. Watch yourself so you can really truly come out of that page energy of your stability and move over into the King of Pentacles. Just saying. All right, let's move forward to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this here is going to be your timeless read. If you did not see the beginning when I stated that I have cards for your overall energy, Sagittarius, and then we have an oracle to express what you need more of, what you need to do more of, especially with this new moon in Gemini. And then at the end of it all, after we go through all the fire signs, we're going to do a final message for your sacred message. So with that being said, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and jump right on into it with the Chariot. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you may be a life path 7. Sagittarius is the first card other than Libra with the actual major arcana. And I don't know why I felt need to say that you may actually be a life path number 7, and then we're in the 7th year, and so we have the 7th card here, the Chariot card, and the 7 has to do with everything that has to do with our spirituality, who has our head, who we go to. Sagittarius, it's time to slow down. Even though we have this Chariot, and Chariot is all about moving fast, but right now, Sagittarius, it's time to slow down. It's time to stop running towards... Whew, come on, y'all rude. Y'all being lethal right now. It's time to stop running towards the liquor bottle. It's time to stop running towards... Whew. It's time to stop running towards the sexual escapades. It's time to stop running towards your phone and just being in your phone and just... It's time to start running up. It's time to start creating your horizontal relationship. It's time to start who has your head, and whoever you call out or see or you feel, that's who you need to start running to, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you are in an emotional wreck right now, Sagittarius. Whew, I'm feeling that too deep. Allow me to feel it, allow me to see it, but don't let it consume me. Sagittarius, you are an emotional wreck right now, Sagittarius. You have been your life too long running. That's another reason why we have the Chariot here. You're running away when it's like Spirit needs you to slow down so that you can run towards. Take the baby steps. They're not asking for you to run completely all the way 100% full speed ahead towards me, but take your time, and eventually when you're ready to really truly run towards me, you got the strength to do it. And right now you don't have the strength to run towards God, to run towards Allah, to run towards Muhammad, to run towards Krishna, to run towards Oshun, to run towards Papa Legba. You don't have the energy to do any of those things to do it, but you realize you need to realize that, okay, in order for me to get the strength to really truly run towards the person, to the one who has my head, to the one I pray to the one that I believe in, to the one who has my faith when I'm ready to give my faith, because right now you faithless, Sagittarius. It's time for you to do the work, Sagittarius, and stop freaking running. Stop pointing your finger at everybody else. It's you. You are the common denominator. It's you. It's me. I'm the problem. Come on, Taylor Swift. That's all I know in that song. I really don't know the song. That's all I hear in my head. I just happen to find out that it's Taylor Swift through my cousin. And I have yet to go and hear the song. But I'm like, who is this white girl in my head that's saying, it's me, I'm the problem? And then my cousin was like, Taylor Swift, like, I love you to Taylor Swift. She got this song, like, it's me, I'm the problem, realizing, like, everything that does not go my freaking way, that falls and that crashes, that burns, I'm the common denominator, motherfucker. It's me. I am the problem. And Sagittarius, that's what you need to say. So this year probably is whipping your ass because you are life path 7. I'm confident in saying that you are life path 7, and we're in the year 7, 2023, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 7. When you add them up, that's 7, and 7 is all about that deep spiritual connection. Everybody think it's 9 because you're going into Hermit. No, it's 7. 7 is the one. 7 is that year that literally your spiritual team is like, hello. You tired of hearing me knocking? Then answer the motherfucking door. I'm not gonna stop knocking until you say, who is it? It's me, the spirit. Open up. And you open the door. And that's when the knocking gonna stop. That's the one. Queen of Swords. And we got the 4 of Cups in reverse. And then we got the 6 of Pentacles. Followed by confirming all of this with the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is all about that wish fulfillment. And that wish fulfillment is not your wish. Believe it or not, Sagittarius, that wish that's going to come true is not your wish. This wish is someone else's in your family that's close to you who has been praying for you to become tired, who has been praying for you to release all of your burdens to your spiritual team, for you to really truly say, I'm sick and tired of my mess. I need to really truly go give it to the one who really can take my burdens instead of nagging and bitching to the ones who really can't do the work for me. So this wish fulfillment is not your wish, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have some people that's in your life who are literally stronger than you are, who are literally That's beautiful, Sagittarius. To have people in your life who really truly pray for you, to become sick and tired of your own mess, to want to do better in your life, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. To have those type of people who are praying for you to get up and to do the necessary work. So let's go ahead and close out with your final message and see what we got. Organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is a simple way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So with that, especially highlighting on the organizing your thoughts, and you know, sevens has to deal with like who has your head. So even though who has your head, and even though you're not going to the one who literally truly has your head and building that one-on-one, deepening your connection with them, your thoughts are going to become pretty much almost like suicidal thoughts. It's because you're tired of everything that's going wrong with your head, whether it may be your sinus, maybe a message with you is right now my nose is starting to run, or you may be experiencing constant ringing in your ears, or you may be experiencing constant negative thoughts to the point where you run to your phone, or you run to your liquor, or you run to have sex with other people to not hear these thoughts that are just going batshit crazy. So it's really time for you to start organizing and realizing, okay, these like really like, and organizing is like literally paying attention to it, like being a watcher of your thoughts. If you Power of Now, go read it. Beautiful, beautiful ass book to read. Power of Now. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it alone. Because Sagittarius, the wish that's gonna come, the wish that's gonna delight, the things, the miraculous things that's gonna take place over in your life, Sagittarius, is not through you, Sagittarius. It's through other people that are around you who has been praying for you to truly, or even if you are watching this and you are a Sagittarius, and if it does not resonate with you, but you know someone else that's in your life that's a Sagittarius that fits the shoe, you may be even called to even start praying for them, especially if you know you have been doing the work. And it's like, yeah, we're gonna close it. We're gonna go over to Aries, because this reading is becoming a read for real. I'm not finna make this a whole Sagittarius read. But let me get my nose. My nose is just running off of that. So your head, Sagittarius, may be congested for real. And I know like my asthma has been acting up, and I have not been having a runny nose. I've been blowing out mucus from my asthma, but for me to actually have a running nose, that was for Sagittarius and the congestions that they're actually having in their heads. So let's move forward to Aries. Aries, you are the final read in the fire sign. So definitely stick around for the very, very end of this read, because I'm going to pull an overall fire sign collective messages. So definitely the first card, the tarot card, is all about what you pretty much need to know that's going on towards this new moon in Gemini. And then the oracle card is about what you need more of, what intentions you need to set for yourself for this new moon. Let me go and let this little, you gotta go potty? Is that what you're trying to say? This guy, he trying to tell me he need to go potty. He keep walking up on me and then walking to the door and sitting down looking at me like, are you doing it? Can you open up the door? So, excuse me, ma'am. My apologies. Okay, here. Let me occupy your mind. I'm trying to get you to behave yourself. All right, let's keep going. We got the Fool, Aries. Aries, you on a new journey? Spirit needs you to have your full, like, and I mean by full, F-U-L-L, your full inner child to come out and be foolish. And not foolish to the point where you leave your intuition behind. We're not doing that. We're literally allowing our inner child to come out and play and to lead us on this journey that we're in. It's like a brand new smack journey with the Tower in reverse. Like, and then I feel like this Tower right here is not giving you Tower. It's not giving you everything is crumbling down. It's giving you. I know that when I lose something, my container is being emptied, so I can hold even more. So what is this more that is coming towards me? It's like you're not. What's the word I'm looking for? Let's see. It probably comes to me when I get another card. This card keeps coming out. The Four of Cups. First it came out in the upright, then it came out in the reverse for Sagittarius. Now it's coming out. And it's coming out for all the fires. The fire signs has been pulling this Four of Cups. So this full circle, this new journey that you're coming on, so Aries isn't, and even we have the Lovers card here in reverse. We have the Four of Cups, and then we have the Tower in reverse. It's like this new journey that you're coming into, Aries, is literally self. It's self-fulfillment, self-mastery, truly mastering the art of manifesting your true wants and your desires. It's really giving that. It's like you're really truly learning the real true art of manifestation instead of learning it from a place of brokenness and anger and bitterness and just it's like literally truly like this new journey that you're going into or that I feel like you've been on this for a minute. And it's just like, it's even revving up even more with this Gemini season. And as we continue to keep progressing throughout the year, it's going to land you in a whole new world. Like you see, she's about to fall off this cliff into this portal. And so it's like you ready for a whole new world. This deathly place I never knew. Come on, Aries. Let's get it. Ask for your needs to be met. So this new moon, continue to keep asking your spirit to continue to keep showing up and showing out like they've been doing. Showing up and showing out. Yeah. So it says, God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So that brings, and I never did finish my statement with this tower. This tower is not giving her like, oh my gosh, I'm going through this, like I'm going through shit. Like no, it's literally you're coming out of a place where you used to be like, oh damn, I'm going through a whole tower. Like my growth is like not really truly growth until I go through my mess, and then I realize that it was growth. It's gonna start looking like, you know, real true. Okay, I'm going through a mess, and as I'm going through it, I know God is making space and making room for it. So the things that you need to ask God for is to continue to keep you on that mindset, because we can. And we're human. We make mistakes of just complaining when life throws us a curveball. So continue to keep asking for that mindset of the things that I'm going through is what I'm going through for my betterment, not to harm me, not to hurt me, or anything like that. So let's get some final messages for the fire signs for this new moon in Gemini. So, Gemini, what is the final messages you have for The fire signs, I need one card, please. Let's get one card. I need one card, please. Fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Final message. What sacred message we have for the fire signs for this new moon in Gemini? Let's get one card, please. I got two. I want one. I really truly need one because I don't need all these messages right now. I just need one. There we go. Sacred tears. Expression. The number 17 reduces down to 8. The abundance of tears that you're going to be crying out. I don't know. I feel the need to tell you that crying does not make you a punk. It's cleansing. Tears hold our sacred waters, memories, essence, and medicine. Today you're invited into a healing space by the power of spirit and the ancestors. They hold you, they see you, and they encourage you to express all that you have held onto so tightly. It's been a challenging time, and there is no shame in acknowledging this. Recall all the tears you have swallowed back or emotions you have pushed down. It's time for them to release. Raw emotions and feelings are called for love. This card is a reminder that you are worthy of asking. You are worthy of taking space and time to allow all to pass through. Let your tears fall to the earth so your sacred waters can enter the soul. As we deeply feel, we can truly heal. This time of sadness and vulnerability is essential for you to move through so the next cycle can enter. The sacred tears that are held in your own body and spirit also holds the tears of your ancestors and relatives. When you shed them, you heal the past, present, and future generations. Your medicine water blesses the world. It's safe to express your emotions at this time. Release the grief and pain, for as you do, there is more capacity for joy and ease to flow. Hey, that's beautiful. I love that message. Oh, that's beautiful. That's real beautiful. That has definitely been your messages, fire sign. If you definitely got a lot of value out of that, be sure to like this video, give it a huge thumbs up, and we're gonna move on over to our last but definitely not least, Earth sign, starting with our welcome in, Earth Gain. Welcome in to the very end of this reading for the Virgos, the Capricorns, old cap ass, and as well as the Taurus. Excuse my shirt. I was over here. I forgot to close my Florida water and knocked over. So this is, yeah, we'll be all right. But if you skipped and you didn't hear it at the very beginning, I have tarot cards for each one tarot. I have a tarot card, one for each sign, and I have oracle cards. Virgo, you had a lot to say, so you got two. And the oracle cards, the tarot cards are all about what you need to know in regards to your situation going into this new moon, and the oracle cards is what intention that you need to set for this new moon, for your new beginnings, so that way you can move forward on your path of things, on your situation, so that you can move forward. And at the very end, when we get down to Taurus, we're going to end it out with the whole Earth sign collective sacred medicine. And it's going to be just the overall energy, what final messages that you need to hear from spirit, from your ancestors, just to move you forward, just to give you that medicine for your soul. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into our lovely Virgos. And also I'm going to be if I need to, I will definitely be pulling some clarifiers. So definitely, so let's go ahead and get into it. Virgo, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Virgo, let that shit go. Y'all stubborn as hell. Like, y'all are stubborn when it comes down to letting go of this pain. You hurt me, I ain't gonna never let you forget it. And it's like, It's 10. It's completed. It's done. It's back at 1. So let's let it go. Let that shit ride. They hurted you so that way you can move away from them. So that way you can really take time to go back to 1 and self-reflect. Not still dwell on them and remember why they hurt you. If they're meant to come back into your life, they're meant to come back into your life. But to isolate them and to completely cut them off and hold this grudge towards them is not benefiting you at all, Virgos. Let's clarify this 10 of Wands. This 10 of Wands. Let's see. We have the Hierophant. Y'all are committed. Let me start joking. Y'all, I was going to say y'all are committed to holding on to this grudge, but the commitment you need to have is to the Hierophant is like, it's the Pope card. It's, you know, the spiritual enlightenment. You see the eye at the top of that pyramid? It's literally, you need to go inside and climb those stairs and make your way all the way to the top, and literally figure out what Spirit is trying to teach you about the situation that you have been in. What is this? You have, see, another 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands on top of the 10 of Wands. It's like you're being weighed down and burdened, and it's all self-inflicted. It's not no one else with the 5 of Wands in reverse. It's all self-induced pain. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the bottom of the deck. It's all self-induced pain. Unnecessary pain, unnecessary delays in your life. You are delaying your life, prolonging your victory by staying the victim. Let it go, let it ride, Virgo. Learn the true lessons of self-reflection. Because like I said, 10 is all about completion. The 0 is not in numerology. It's from 1 to 9. And every double digit number reduces down to fit 1 through 9. And you have the 10 here, which means completion, because you're back at 1. Because you dropped down to 0 and it's 1. So it's time for you to really truly do that self-reflection and let go of the hurt and literally truly allow yourself to be burned at the stake. Because like the phoenix, you will rise again. And you always do. But you take too long to become the phoenix. You take too long to set yourself on fire. You see how she's sitting here tied to the stake, but she's not on fire. The fire is behind her. The fire has not yet consumed her yet. In this is because you taking too damn long to become the phoenix. Set yourself on fire already and come back. I'm gonna need for you to come from underneath the table. I gotta stretch out my knees too. The same way your hips is old and raggedy, these knees is 31 and raggedy. They have experienced a lot of drop it lows, okay? I gotta stretch these knees. I'm just saying. Okay. The 2 cards that you have is partnership and unlimited idea. For the partnership, these are the intentions that you need to set for this new moon. So that way you can come out of what it is that you are in right now, Virgo. And which is partnership. And you probably like, I already done all that. I already been burned by too many people. Guess what? So what? Time to rise above. It's time to look, we're going to go outside when we go outside. Just keep a minute. I'm busy. Allow helpful, I can't speak right now. Allow helpful supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So basically, the thing that you need to realize in the self-reflection is that people who come in to take from you, it's because you're allowing them to take from you. You don't have any boundaries, and you need to get some, because you're blaming people and blaming yourself for moving forward and to creating these healthy partnerships because you are not learning that I don't have any boundaries. I'm just saying. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Stop sleeping on yourself, Virgo, because someone else has shitted on you. And the reason why they shitted on you is because you allow them to by not having the boundaries in place. And don't build toxic boundaries from your hurt. For those who think about building boundaries from a place of toxicity, no. We need healthy boundaries in place. Healthy boundaries in place, Virgo. So the yes and the no's is stated from a true place of wholeness. Not last time I said yes to somebody else, I was hurt, so I'm going to say no to keep from being hurt. But then you still hurt yourself because you're not being open to the true lessons that's coming forward. The two true blessings that need to come to fruition. So yeah, let's move forward. That's has been your message, Virgo. Make sure that you stick around to the very end so that way that you can get your sacred medicine for your soul, for the overall earth gang. So let's keep going. We're going to move on over to our Capricorns. Oh, Cappy. So Capricorn, what's good if you skipped the beginning, the intro? We have a tarot card, we have an oracle card, and this is just all about what you need to know in regards to your situation and what intentions you can set for the new moon to progress you forward in your situation. If I need to, I'll pull some extra cards to get clarification. And at the very, very end, not the very end of your reading, but at the very end of the earth sign reading, meaning that I'm going to go and do Taurus after you, we're going to do an overall earth gang, collect the message for your soul, give you some medicine for your soul for all earth signs. So make sure you stick around to get those messages. So with that being said, Capricorn, we got the Nine of Swords. This shit just keeping you up at night, baby. It's pain. Can't sleep at night, and you wonder why. Baby, God is trying to tell you something. And you cried all night, and you wonder why. Maybe God is trying to tell you something. Maybe God is trying to tell you something. Just saying, maybe the something, maybe let that shit ride, let that shit go. It's the whole theme that I'm getting right now with this earth game energy. It's like you need y'all earth gang. Y'all need some real true stability right about now. Like it's like everything got your thing, got that thing shook, and it's like for Capricorn though, you got the Nine of Swords. So it's like you at the very end of breakthrough. Reliefs is coming. So that's probably why you be up at night. You be up at night because you're not hearing the messages that are coming through. You be asleep, and then you just raise up dead out your sleep. Because God is trying to tell you something. Maybe God can tell you. Get you a journal. Talk that. What is it? Let's clarify. Get one more for that clarification. Yeah. Got the strength card that came out, like letting me know you got the strength to get through this. Don't you give up. Don't you give in. Don't you ignore that wake-up call. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And we got the Fool card. Don't you give up, Capricorn. You better fall right on into that portal of waking up in the middle of the night. Because whatever situation that you're going through, that you are facing, Capricorn, you got the strength to get through it. You got the strength to get through it. So you getting up in the middle of the night. Don't you go back to sleep. Hey, they like to call that the devil's hours. Them ain't the devil's hours. That's God's hours. You waking up between 3 and 5 o'clock in the morning, like clockwork, between them times, that's God trying to tell you something. That's God trying to communicate to his children. You ever think of, like they say that's the devil's hours, but how come when you listen to all these celebrities who write these big times hit, they be talking about how they begin wake up out of their sleep in the middle of the night with a hit song? Who giving it to them? Who giving them these downloads, these jewels, these gems? Come on, don't play with it. Like, make it make sense. Do not let these people sit here and tell you the older, nighttime, that's the devil's hours. No, it ain't. Not all the time. Yeah, it can mean that, but not all the time. Especially if you ain't out there playing around them devil hours. You ain't around out here hunching and stuff. When you need to be asleep because you got to go to work so you can go pay these bills. You in the bed asleep and you done said a prayer for some type of revelation, some type of understanding for your situation, and you go to sleep, sound asleep at night, and then you wake up in them devil's hours and you just can't go back to sleep, but you force yourself back to sleep. Don't do it. You better get up and get them revelations. God is talking to you, baby. God's finna take you to what you need, which is that windfall of abundance. Come on. That's your new moon intentions, to stay your ass up with your pen and your journal and get these messages, get these revelations of what it is that you need. And the increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So fall over into that portal, that fool, and know that you got the strength and the intuition behind you to let go of the pain and to move towards your Ten of Pentacles, to move towards your financial support, your emotional support, your mental support, your spiritual support. Know that you covered by the blood, baby. Quit playing with it, Capricorn. I love that read. Pisces and Capricorn had in Aries had the best read. I'm just saying. Everybody had good reads. However, Capricorn, Aries, and Pisces, y'all been working out here. Y'all been working. I see y'all. Everybody else over here, we working, but we working a little too long. Anyways, let's go ahead and close out that Capricorn. Let's move towards Taurus. All right, Taurus, you're the final one. Last but definitely not least, in all signs read, we have our Taurus. If you skip the very beginning, Taurus. We have a tarot card to talk about your overall situation, what's going on in your life as we progress to this here new moon in Gemini, whether you are going through it now or whenever you go through it. That's why it's timeless, because you may not be here right now. I forgot to tell everybody that, but you special because I'm telling you. But whether if you are, what was that noise? Whether if you're going through it now or whenever you go through it, this read is going to be here for you. So the tarot cards is going to give insight on what it is that you're going through, what's going on in your life. And then the oracle card is going to give us what, intentions that you need to set to help you get through it and to progress through it. I had these cards I was shuffling is to help me to get clarifiers around your situation. And then at the very end, after we close out your messages, Taurus, we're going to get an overall Earth Game Medicine Oracle card. Medicine that's going to actually feed your soul. So, let's get into it. Let's see here. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 18. 18 is what? Girl, I can't even remember this deck. 18 is what? No, that's 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is who? 13 is who, y'all? Help a sister out. Help a sister out. It's Temperance. It's not coming to me. See, I just rereading their names. Sometimes I be forgetting to look at their numbers, because some decks I get, they just have the numbers and don't have the name. 13 is who? Death and Rebirth. Thank you. Just keep on shuffling. You will find it. 13 is all about the death and rebirth. Taurus, you have been avoiding looking yourself in the mirror and seeing the parts that you have played. Some of you are refusing to see the parts that you have played, which is why this death is taking forever to come. And it's like a slow death, a slow agony death. And then some of you who have been going through the process of this death to rebirth, but at the same time, it's like, nah, I ain't gonna sit here and take all this blame. I ain't gonna sit here and go out like no damn sucker. Like, nah. But at the same time, it's like, 13 is what? 1 and 3. You have the 1 that deals with self, and then you have the number 3 that deals with spirits. Father. However you look at it, Father. You have the Father, you have the Son, and you have the Holy Spirit. However it resonates for the 3 Godhead in your divinity, who you worship, who you believe in. That's what you have. So even though that is a tug of war between this death and rebirth between you, Taurus. Let's see. Let's explain this rebirth and death card, transformation card for Taurus. Let's get some clarification. Got the Fool in reverse. This Fool is just like out here. It keep popping out between the Fool and the 4 of Cups. And the 7 of Swords in reverse, and we got the Star card in reverse. It's like you've been out here wishing and praying and hoping and for your betterment, for life to be better for you. But you're playing games. You're playing games, Gemini. I mean, dang, not Gemini, Taurus. You playing games. And the reason I'm saying you playing games is you got the 7 of Swords in reverse. It's like you trying to be sneaky and trying to con your way out of going through this death when you need to go through this death for your transformation, for your rebirth, to get the things that you've been wishing for. So it's like you're delaying it because you won't go through the journey of the death. It's like, nah, I ain't dying to that. You can't pick and choose. All of you got to die to be reborn, to have your situation to be revitalized. I'm just saying, stop playing. Quit playing. We're not finna even delay this read. We just gonna continue to keep going because Taurus, you playing. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Literally, to pay yourself first. Before I even read what it says, literally, 13. You got the 1 and the 3. Regardless of what is being shown to you about your situation that has to do with you and you don't like it, you pay yourself first by dying to the habits, those patterns, to the egoic mind. You die to that and you will be rewarded and blessed at the end of the day. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you will have savings to invest in your present and your future. And it's like you can't really truly pay yourself. It's because you playing games. It's like you playing games. It's like in the games I'm seeing, it's like being played. It's almost stupid to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So this is how I see it. Like, you know, you gotta go to work, and the last dime that you have in your pocket, like you may literally have $13 to your name, and you know you need to get to work, but you're gonna put $3 in your tank instead of using that $3 that you put in your tank to get you to work. You take that $3, you put it in your tank, and then you burn it out by going across town and going to do something else instead of taking your ass at home. And then you gotta turn around and put $3 more in your tank, and now you don't even have enough money for the next day to get you something to eat for lunch. When you could have took that $3 and put it in your tank and then took your ass home and then go to work, and while you at work, the $10 that you have on you, you could have utilized it to get something to eat or something. Like, those are the games that's being played that you're doing. That's why you not really where you want to be, because you haven't mastered the art of how to manage money, and you're not gonna receive more money until you know how to manage the little that you have. So I don't like you were saying Gemini, but Taurus, that has definitely been your read. Let's go ahead and close out and do the whole Earth game. Final messages for the Earth signs in regards to Gemini. This time, just read whatever you need it when you need it for your mind, body, and soul. What medicine you need that's going to feed your soul. Earth game. Ancestors speak to their minds, speak to their hearts, and speak to their souls. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. One card, please. Let's close out this read. Let's get one card for the Earth signs. New Moon and Gemini. Timeless read. What medicines you have for them that's going to feed their souls. There we go. Thank you. Birch tree. Humility. 29. That's 11. Birch invites you to reach your crown up to the cosmos, one with creation, steady and rooted. Birch bark is layered with meaning, the white base filled with marks that look like scratches yet we have used its medicine to build canoes. One could call birch imperfect, yet all we see is beauty and strength. Its medicine reminds us to take up space we divinely deserve, despite all of our previous imperfections. Just like the flowers bloom into their fullness, into their fullest expression, the moss that spreads its greenest hue along the forest floor, and the stars that shimmer for thousands of years, you too are asked to see this as see this same power in your presence. Are there places in your life where you make yourself small or insignificant? Where do you hear yourself repeating these words over and over again? Birch Tree is here to call you out of this spell. Perhaps some voices have told you to shine, but not too bright, to rise, but not so much that you are full of yourself. Shrinking, holding back, and not taking up your respectful space is not true humility. Birch is here to remind you that you are one with all of creation, and it's time to see yourself reflected in this beauty. Stand tall, illuminate your presence, walk with the grace that you naturally carry, even with your previous wounds and scars. Like the weathered white bark of a birch tree, you are breathtaking. Earth signs, that has definitely been your read. I hope you got a lot of value, a lot of gems out of this. Be sure to go over and do the other signs for all your other placements. If you don't know your placement, you need to get you a birth chart and get those placements for your sun, moon, and rising, and your Venus. That'll help you to see different aspects of yourself and the things that you're going through to push you through. If you definitely resonated with this reading, be sure to like it. Be sure to comment down below and share your stories, share your takeaways. Just share the comments with me. And as well as if you are new to the channel and you haven't yet to done so, be sure to subscribe. And as well as if you want to support and help donate towards the channel to help, me, continue to keep bringing you these beautiful videos like this and these new cards. Be sure to, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, and all those good things. So with that being said, I love you and thank you so much for watching. Peace.